Customers whistleblow their experience all the time through reviews on Amazon. I mean, does anyone even buy a product that has 3 stars? It's because we know that experience probably won't be great. Websites are another great example. We don't trust websites anymore. It's because we know it's the company's best foot forward. It's their most polished face. But what about the real experience? For example, I used to live in Boston, and I am definitely not going to order food based on how their website looks. I mean, that's all pretty and nice. What I really care about is the Yelp reviews. I'm shopping an experience, and I want to see how people experience the food before me. If it's not a great experience, then the customers are gonna tell me, and I'm not gonna buy food there. Similarly, employees now see your outward expression of the company brand. They know it's posturing. Instead, they head to Glassdoor to see what others have experienced at your job, and they talk. They will get on LinkedIn and find employees on the team that they can actually talk to. You can't fake it anymore. There is way too much transparency. The only way forward is to be real, to be authentic, and to actually live your values. And have honest conversations with your employees. No more putting up this facade of employer brand and say, join us, we're really cool, and then you get on the inside and realize it's terrible. That just doesn't cut it anymore. And employees see that. The point I'm making is, if you want to hire top talent in the most cutthroat market of all time, design better experiences throughout the entire employee lifecycle. Whoo! All right, in conclusion, employee power is on the rise.
Is it really rising, or is it just changing forms?
No, David, it is on the rise.
Well, I'd like to make a case that maybe they've always had power. It's just that our understanding of that power and the channels that they have to work with are changing.
Just as the customer experience revolution was birthed out of the age of the internet, the employee experience revolution is happening now with the adoption of hybridization, decentralization, and a growing gig economy. Employees have plenty of high-paying options for work. They are being overworked during the pandemic. They want their work to mean something. As a result, millions of employees are quitting, and millions more stay at work but stop caring. The CEO of LinkedIn, Ryan Roslensky, has called it the Great Reshuffle, meaning employees are just jumping from role to role. I disagree. I think it is much, much more than that. People got burned in their last work relationship. It's like a bad ex, which means that they are much more wary of the next boss and much more intentional about their work. They've had time to think about what they want from life and work. Life is short, it's fragile. There's no time for a work relationship that stresses you out or promises happiness later. The most progressive companies are examining the intricacies of daily employee life, trying to understand their pain points and bottlenecks. They are discovering which hours they work best and when the kids need to be picked up from school. They are identifying patterns and eliminating noxious meetings and outdated technology. They are sitting in empathy with employees to hear all of their non-work related drama, all with the intent of designing a better employee experience, because they know that employees are actually in control. They can't afford to lose anyone. They can't afford to burn out half of their staff. They can no longer afford to not know how employees feel. All right, I'm done. I could quote research at you all day about how happy employees are productive employees. But let's just use some common sense here. Employees hold the power. Let's create work they love.